Does anybody get seasick? Okay, follow the steps in the right corner.
History is being made.
To successfully end your first mission. Oh, okay. Oh, it's raining!
Master Allen 83, it says it was released in 2019.
Okay, it's really
Time
loud.
for a deadlier catch. This needs to be clipped.
Okay, you need some items to start fishing, Jedi!
Break out the Dramamine. You can take control, Mother Nature, Memo.
Buy them in the store. Where's the store? Is this the store? I hate getting wet!
Most cats do.
Is this the store? This doesn't look like the store. This looks like the leg chopping area.
I am surprised there is no snow.
This looks like a store. WD-40? Oh, it's 420. We can buy crab pots and bait blocks.
It has usually snowing more than raining with Deadliest catch long.
All right, we need 3 buoys. And we need to buy crab pots.
Unpackable penetrating oil.
2 pots. Rogue. They're $1,000 each. And buy a herring bait block. All right, that's a little pricey. Can you buy antibiotics? Check out. All right, press M to open the map. The main ingredient of a good catch is planning. Choose spots where there are the most crabs. Oh, makes sense. In this case, in the case of seabeds, crabs like sand and mud the most.
You know you've got $100,000 to spend on stuff.
I'm saving it.
You may want to get so you can catch more
Need
crabs.
to use that oil to smother and kill those crabs.
Okay, do we want to go over here, I guess? Analyze seabed. Check the seabed filter. Top left corner. Water temperature. Okay. Top left corner. Oh, crap!
Not really maybe the problem.
Sandy, rocky.
Alright, Tim off night everyone, take care, be safe.
Have a good night! I don't know what I'm supposed to be checking.
Have a good one, XX Luvalich. Usually folks are just itching to get started.
Oh.
Nope, not crab.
Maybe there we're supposed to go? Fast travel! Sure. Oh, great. Use the crane to place the pot on the launcher. You can enter the crane mode by using the lever on the console or near the crane. Where's the crane?
Probably behind you.
Is that the crane? Alright, we got a life preserver.
What do you do with a drunken Nemo in the morning?
Papillon!
Did you bring your Dramamine?
So this morning my whole windshield was frozen. So I used my Super Savers membership card to try and scrape it.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I could only get 20% off. Okay, it's still very loud. I guess it's very loud at sea. Okay, first let's look around the boat and see what there is to see. Alright, it's a little choppy out. I'm king of the world! What is this? Is that a urinal? Oh, that's steaming. Boiling water? So we can have crabs on the go? Like for lunch?
Yes, pee in it.
What is this? Oh, so we can use the crane from 2 places?
Not a urinal.
You better get to work, woman, if
I'm-
you want to make money.
I'm trying. I'm thinking, do we have to use... Oh, that's the anchor. That's the
Yes.
anchor. Okay.
That would be the anchor, yes.
You can enter the crane mode by using the lever on the console or near the crane. All right, let's do it. Here we go.
Maybe crab hold for the ones you catch.
It might be safer to stand underneath the overhang.
Oh, look at this! Is that the right crane? All right, what do we press? Take the crab pot
Here
from
we
the
test
slot.
Memore's depth perception. And Memore takes out the radar.
How do I pick it up?
You have to lower, which is the opposite of raising it.
Memore needs better crane game skills.
Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Okay, lower. Grab. I got it! I got it! Okay. Here we go. I'm stuck. Where do we go this?
Extend.
Oh, extend, maybe? I would think it has to move over more. Drop it? No, that is... that is not...
What? It was showing you where you needed to put it.
Yes, I know, but it won't go any further than this. See, I can go this way, and that's it. That's as far as it goes.
You can't pull it closer. Because that looks to me like it's bringing it. Now you're going to drop it overboard.
Strange
How
say
do I
drops
make it
in
go
the middle
down?
of the deck, but it goes back to weird
You just
cave.
lowered it completely
You're
over
doing it.
the thing.
Lower it. My Abe, bring it to the shadowed crate.
Change camera. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's easier. There we go. That's much easier. All right, perfect. Take buoys from the basket.
Face plan.
Buoys from the basket. Where's my basket of buoys?
Wow, we found the easy
Probably
button.
right next to you.
Alright. Alright, I got some buoys. Mount a buoy on top of the pot. Did it mount?
Bobby boy.
I don't think it mounted. Open the crab pots to add the bait. Okay. Open the fridge. Where's the fridge?
Probably back where everything's at.
You think this is the fridge? This is... Why is the fridge steaming?
Because the fridge is probably warmer than the air outside.
Fridge is the blue crate.
Oh, grind the herring block. Oh! It's not a urinal!
Dry ice.
It's a grinder! Oh, that looks disgusting.
The fridge might have dry ice to keep it cold.
Oh, take the bait from the grinder. I don't wanna.
Just grab a big old handful.
Urinal
And
the rain
no
model.
sampling it.
Ew. Okay. Close the crab pot. Throw out the crab pot.
Yeah, you don't want to put your rod and tackle in that grinder.
Press the lever.
Reset the launch position. Oh, I did it. Oh, there we go! All right. Now we wait for crabs?
No, you put the other traps out.
Oh, reset the launch position. Skip 4 hours using the T key.
Put the other traps out first.
It has to, you have to listen to the tutorial.
Maybe put the other traps out first.
Catch buoys from the water. Take the hook from the storage compartment. Grappling hook. Okay. And we gotta catch it. Approach the ship's side. I am at the side.
Me more listen to a tutorial, that's a first. Playing rough now.
Enter grappling hook mode. Oh, geez.
Jump.
Here we go. Hiya! Oh, did I get him? I think I got him. To turn on the coiler or use the winch, you must go to the console. All right.
Winch it in.
Winch it, baby! Pick up the winch hook with your hand. Oh, look at this. Attach the hook to the pot. Oh, God!
And swing about.
And you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Okay, hook the pot. Oh, and place it on the launcher. Perfect! We got crabs, baby! And drop the winch. I can't drop it here.
Get back to work, you greenhorn.
Gotta pick up my buoys. You gotta keep a clean ship!
See me more red military time.
Gotta be ship shape on the ship. Oh. The ship is haunted. Open the pot. Look at the size of them.
Gotta pick up the boys.
Oh, look, we got a fish, too. Move the table to the launcher. The table moves? I didn't know the table would move. Catch me if you can. Froggy, welcome on. Thank you for that follow. Okay. Oh, we gotta press more buttons. Throw out the crabs from the pot. Ching. Was that it? I'm thinking that's not a lot. Go to the console area or the side of the sorting table.
Just a mild case.
that doesn't look like very much.
Yet?
16 out of 500. God, Cthulhu. Can we sell the fish? You'll both have enough for an appetizer.
Maybe if you done more cages.
Close the pot door. How do I close it? There we go. Things are gonna hit me in the head. All right, we gotta start sorting the crabs. We're gonna smell like fish. Okay, fish. Fish. Fish, fish, fish. One fish, two fish? Red fish, blue fish.
No bait.
Crab. Crab? Where do we have to put the crabs somewhere? Oh, examine the crab's maturity and gender to check if it's suitable. You can only catch large male crabs. Others will result in a fine. Hold the left mouse button on the crab pile to catch a crab, then move to the middle of the table. Use space on the crab to verify it. Hey, I don't want to look at its parts! Okay, does that mean a boy or a girl? I never understand those symbols. A invalid left pile. D
Female.
valid. That's a female?
Girl.
Okay, so then we gotta put her.
Girl parts point down, boy parts point up.
Oh, that kind of makes sense. Is that how you guys remember it? All right, let's check this one out.
Yes.
Let me look at your parts. Okay, that's a boy. Boy parts up. Check.
Plus sign is female, arrow is boy. You can keep.
Boy parts. Come here. We have to do this for every crab?
You can keep boys, not girls.
This could take a while.
Wrong size.
Oh, is that what this
The previous
thing
one
is?
was too small. They have to be male and 10 inches. I remember boy it points up. Make sure they are the right size.
So this is
They
the
have to be a certain
size-o-meter.
size too.
Okay, so we can't keep this one. Too small. Throw it back. And this one?
Size matters.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I can't pick it up. It's too late. Hey, Miss Moon, how you
That's what
doing?
Imp says. Male and 10 inches, standards me more.
Oh, we're gonna get in trouble now. Okay, it's too small.
Me more playing with her crabs lol. Not worried.
Okay, this one pointing down is a girl.
This game needs a multiplayer. It is too complicated for one.
I agree.
Basically, you were
multiplayer
looking
would
for
be
two
better.
greens.
Oh, okay. So if it's just 2 greens, we're good. Hold on, come here. 2 greens.
You were looking for both circles to be green.
We're probably gonna get fined for that one crab. They're bigger when you pick them up. Now I want crab dip. This one isn't good? This one's good. All right, we're all sorted. Throw inappropriate crabs back in the water. Okay, exit the sorting mode. How do we E? Escape? No. Flip over, mark is good, mark is bad. Oh, they've got shortcuts to mark is good, mark is bad. What the? I can't read upside down. Okay, open close table. No, that didn't work. Flip over, mark is good, exit sorting. Okay, now we gotta throw the press E to grab bad crabs. Oh, I'm Ian. Do I have to E from over here? Take the crab container from the warehouse. Take the crab container from the warehouse. Over here. Oh God! Oh, Emerald! Here's a container. All right, I got the bad crabs. Can we keep the fish? Throw crabs into the water.
That hand scared me.
Be
Oh, great
free.
timing.
There we go. Okay. All right, now we get the good crabs. Open the hatch to the hold in the middle of the deck. Whoa. Okay. And throw the good crabs in. No, that just closed it. Open. Okay, you need to have free hands to continue. Drop the crab container. All right. Close the hatch. Other than crabs, you'll sometimes catch fish. You can grind them for bait using the grinder. Gather the fish. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, no. Oh,
Fish smoothie.
oh, that's not right. That's not right. Enter crane mode.
Hardly anything goes to waste on a crab boat.
Oh, yummy. Can I just put this down?
Soylent Pink. Howdy, chum. It's an organ grinder, but I don't hear any music. Would you rather have a meatloaf?
Oh no! Can I put this down? There we go. All right, we got to go back in clam mode.
Cue to drop. Just turn the fish smoothie into a meatloaf, Papa Bill.
Now we got to put our pot in the slot.
Fish loaf.
All right, pot in the slot. Here we go.
I guess we all love a fish loaf.
Done. Open the map and go to Dutch Harbor. Open the map. Where's Dutch Harbor? This way? I have no idea where Dutch Harbor is. All right. I found it.
Bianca, maybe. There are a lot of laws in crab fishing.
Use the processing factory to sell the crabs. All right, I'm guessing that's the little chop your legs off area. All right. Oh, we got fined.
The first law is no one talks about crab
We had
fishing.
that one itty bitty baby crab.
Frassa. All right, we made $600. That's not bad for a day, right? Cha-ching.
Except you burned about $1,000 worth of fuel. And you got to pay the people working on the boat.
Do you know I've never seen that movie? The Fight Club
Fight
movie?
Club?
Yeah, all I know about it is nobody talks about it. That's all I know. Buy a discount.
For nobody talking about it, there's a lot of people talking about it.
Right? Enter the skills store.
Giggles, yep, was thinking fuel alone would be more than that. I haven't either.
That looks like clothes.
Oh.
We need a pot repair. We don't have hydraulic fluid. We've got bait.
Hey, me more and crew.
We can't buy
Is that the
hydraulic
only
fluid.
shop you can buy stuff in?
I don't know. We need a pot repair kit, and we need 3 of them. We need 3 grappling hooks. And buy hydraulic fluid. Is that like something you get from the gas station?
Watch us the
I don't know.
420.
It might be. I've never played this before, so I can't tell you.
There's a building over here. This looks machiney.
Machinery.
Machinery. Okay, no, won't let me in. Hydraulic fluid. Man,
Well, try every place. Already determined it's not there.
maybe this? Nope. Clothing? It's not skills. Another shop in the back? I don't know. Oh, you mean on this side of the building? Maybe?
Is it on the other side of the building from the store since it is highlighted?
No, that's just going in the back way. And I can't get in this one. Yeah, no idea where you get hydraulic fluid from. Maybe we buy it in here? No. It seems like this is the only place, but there is no hydraulic fluid. I'm gonna try penetrating oil. It's cheap.
Yeah, but you wouldn't use WD-40 in your hydraulics.
It worked though.
WD-40 can be used as hydraulic fluid.
Buy a full tank. You need
Wow.
fuel to sail on the sea. Choose a gas station and buy fuel. Alright, there's a squiggle over here. Okay. How many gallons do I need?
Not very good hydraulic fluid.
Oh, I didn't pick any fuel. Gallons. I can't move anything. Buy a full tank. Oh, I just have to top. I'm just topping it off. All right, choose a suitable place. And we're off. Ha ha ha. Okay, it's Sandy. Let's do it. I can feel it. I can feel it. This is the place. I can smell them. You smell them? Use what you've learned to prepare the crab pot. All right. Oh, it's a nice day. It's a nice day. The sea is calm. It's not raining. Okay, we need to do our crane. The overhead is better. Totally got this.
Wait until you get the ice storm.
Ice storm? All right, now we need the buoys. Okay, and then we need the disgusting bait. Perfect. Close the door.
That test when Meemaw gets the little outfits and does crab capades.
All right, and perfect. And reset the launcher. Okay, the captain must know how to steer his ship. Go to the wheelhouse to learn how.
Oh no, she's gonna drive.
Oh, we're in big trouble. Enter the wheelhouse. Guess that's over here. Oh, we can turn on lights?
Crab pots gain about 10 times their weight when ice builds up on them.
Oh, look at all the things. We got a computer.
Everyone man a lifeboat's caption goes down with the ship.
Change the ship rotation by using A and D. You can also rotate in place thanks to the rudders. I don't want to move. Increase speed to 4th gear. Does that look good? Are we moving? I can't tell what we're doing.
Doesn't look like you're moving to me.
There is a kitty mo definitely me more S ship.
Did you start the motor?
I turned it all the way up.
She moved cause the first pot floated by.
Oh no!
Well time to ship out, getting sleepy, have fun, and stay safe all.
Night Jedi, sweet dreams! We're in big trouble. Select reverse by lowering gears.
You're going to have to find your way back to all the pots that you drop off.
Oh, we're in big trouble then. Oh, that'll help! That helps a bunch. Okay, return to neutral speed. There we go. There's neutral. Okay, change the ship rotation by using A and D. You can also rotate in place thanks to the rudders. Yeah, like this is doing anything. Oh, I'm moving! We're moving! Okay, now you can sail on the sea without any problems. Sure!
I know who made me more the captain.
Okay. Where'd our buoys go? Oh, it's way over there! Can we fast travel back to our...
That was a bad idea. Under Darcy, under Darcy.
We'll be fine! We'll be fine! We gotta wait and let those crabs get ready. So we'll throw out a new one.
This the sea, there is no fast travel.
We'll get a new one. Because we're getting all the crabs today. My friends. So what is this Fight Club movie about, anyway? I'm guessing, like, there's a club. and they fight?
Drop in other pot. Basically, you want to move forward a bit, drop a pot, then circle. We can talk about it. We are not allowed to talk about it. We don't talk about it.
Come
This
on!
is where she get lost and DCANT find her pots.
We're gonna be great. We're gonna be great. I've totally got this now. I grabbed my buoys.
Look out for icebergs and remember, don't believe Rose there is room enough for.
And get our slimy fish sludge. Oh, get out of the way. Alright, I would reorganize this deck.
A depressed man, Edward, not in suffering from insomnia, meets a strange soap.
A depressed man suffering from insomnia? It's about insomnia? Okay, close the pot. Close the pot. That thing bonks me in the head every time.
Just watch it, it's weird.
Why am I walking funny? Don't mess with the controls.
Me more is crabbing, but she anti-grabbing all the buoys. Well, you're on an unstable ship.
Okay, I'll put this back down. All right. Oh, wait. Wait. All those things I have to do? What is that? Use fast travel to the crab pot. Grab the pot using the grappling hook. Okay, can we go back to this one? All right, we're going back to the other one. Grab the pot using the hook. Oh, it's way over there! Oh, no. Put that back! Put that...
Renames me more's ship Edmund Fitzgerald.
Put it back!
Wrong hook.
You can't put it down.
Lol.
Is it battle time already? Jer Henning, how's it going? I'm sure I'm saying your name wrong. Jer Henning? Just Henning? I am Peachy, thanks for asking. Oh, which one? Oh, who's got the little pumpkin pie? Emerald. 2 wieners, Talamar and Papa Bill. Or you can download them from our website for ease of editing. Okay, I can't crab with music. Okay. What I need the hook. All right, we got to grapple. I got to grapple with this. Do we grapple from there? I can't. This is no good. This is no good. I'm good. I have to move the ship? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's snowing. It's snowing. Great.
Yeah, they owe you LLC a big bluish button at the bottom of the map when you go.
Hey, Jason.
How do I use them? Go up on the bow.
Whoa, whoa. This is too sensitive when you're in here. All right, we gotta move. No, no. All right, we gotta go forward a little bit. Just
Hi,
a
lol,
smidge.
shorts are on lol.
Just a smidge. Okay, all right. You got your shorts
It's
on?
a tidal wave.
It's a little cold for the shorts, actually.
Okay, ILL, try that next time.
All right. And go. And pull. Pull. How did I miss? How?
You went right down the middle.
Oh, am I supposed to aim for the buoy? Oh, and it turned green. All right. R to pick it up. Oh, we gotta do the thing. No, I don't want to use the crane. I don't want to use the crane. I need to winch. How do we winch again?
ISNT this Malakpalia.
Lift the winch hook, right? Is that what we're doing? Are we lifting the winch? I don't know what we're doing.
No, you need the reeler.
Yeah, this is the wincher. To throw out crab pots. Lift the winch. Lower the winch.
Me more needs a salty crew.
Turn on the coiler. Oh, there we go. First attach the rope to the
Not arrows, the
pot.
circle.
Oh. Oh, it worked. Okay. Attach the winch hook. Oh, there's that thing. All right, all right. Go all the way over here. And then bring it back over here. This is not very... very effective. We got so many more.
Remember, they disappear to almost nothing when you drop them in the pan.
Okay. Open the pot. Crab fishing hasn't changed in hundreds of years. Really? This is sad. This is sad. 20 of 500. What's wrong with us? Close the crab pot door. Safety first. Bunk me in the
Bubba
head.
would be disappointed.
Put the pot back in the cargo area. Return the buoys in your basket.
You're not crabby enough.
Ow.
You might not be leaving them out long enough.
How do I return my buoys to the basket? Oh, they're on the floor. Who put my buoys on the floor?
Well, as you get
in
older,
the
they
wrong area.
hang lower. Oh, buoys. I thought you said something else.
Put the pot back in the cargo area. Put the pot back in the cargo area. Oh,
Me more can T control her buoys.
oh, the birds are gonna steal all my crabs.
Welcome Opus 156.
Thank you, OP. I need all the help I can get. All right. Do I have to go from this side?
Where did you put the pot? Because it didn't look like it filled the fourth slot.
Because one's out. We still have one pot out.
Okay.
Take the penetrating oil. It takes the penetrating oil from the storage compartment. Check the level of wear on the launcher. There we go. Oh, spray it down. Good. Put the oil back. Okay, now I need my... Go back to the... so we don't sort yet. We have to go back to the other crab pot. Okay, all right. Got it. And it's snowing. Why is it so cold? We're gonna have to get closer.
This is why it is better to put out more than one pot along the line.
Okay, can you see it? I can't even see it anymore.
Well, can't you fast travel to it?
I did,
Oh.
but I think I need to get closer
Oh, there it is.
to the buoys. Little bit, little bit.
Gee, perhaps that is how they are named snow crab.
It's behind the post right there. You can't see it.
Okay, I went too far. I went too far. Back up. Reverse.
Yeah, they just went by your side window.
Okay, maybe that's good. Oh, we can get him from here. Where's my hooker?
On the street corner.
Where's my hooker? And go! Bring it in, baby, bring it in! Yes! And the wincher. Coil it! Perfect. Oh, now we need the grappler. I'm getting so good at this!
Toss a
Well,
coin to a
let's see
wincher.
how many you get to keep.
Also going to your wincher. Totally got this. Bam.
Touch a hook to your wincher.
Okay, open the pot. And see all the people. And bring that up. Where's my buoys? Gotta put my buoys back.
Oh, your buoys are hanging to your knees.
And toss my crabs. Move my table. Close my pot. Put the pot
I am
back.
disappointed that she doesn't have to chase crabs all over the deck.
I know this. I'm thinking there's got to be something more, right? Or we just keep doing this back and forth?
Well, you'll end up having more than just the 4 pots, and you'll drop a whole bunch out, then go pick them all up.
It said crew management was part of the. So maybe you get people to help? Alan says, nope, this is the entire game. Just add more storms.
Sort your crabs.
I have no fishes. Come on, let me see your giblets.
Other side.
Nope, can't keep it.
This is the can't keep it side, right?
That's the can't keep it.
And you have to do this for every single crab. You think you
Yeah,
can
you
hire
got
somebody.
one.
You think you can hire somebody to do this for you.
You got 2.
This one's too small. Yeah, this one's too small. You could just tell. I could tell now, because I'm a professional.
Maybe you won't have to pay a fine this time.
Well, we're going to be rich this time.
Remember, you got to cover the $1,000 worth of fuel and
Well, we didn't go very
all your
far.
expenses so far.
What happens if you keep
You
one
get
you
a
shouldn't?
fine.
Yeah, you get a fine. Segregate the rest of the crabs. Why isn't it working? Show us your ghibli bits.
Doing this about 500 times.
Yeah, this... I would not want to do this 500 times. You're too small.
Riveting gameplay.
Ah.
How to make crotch
I don't know. I
examinations
think there'd
boring.
be some crab stew getting made on deck.
ISN.
Brew throwing half of the catch away.
I mean, with the sound of the sea, it's kind of relaxing, but I wouldn't want to do this for hours.
ISNT this multiplayer.
I bet this is a girl. I knew it! I knew it! I can tell their sex now. This is a boy.
Red Celtic Drake, I think it is single player only.
This is a boy, but it's too small.
So this game's theme is all about checking parts.
Pretty much. And we still have more to go. How many do we have to go?
Hoist
This is
the
a
Jolly
girl.
Roger, let's turn
20.
pirate.
You're halfway through
This
it.
is one of them kill time games.
This
Parts
is a
and
boy.
sizes.
This is sad. Now I can tell the difference between a boy crab and a girl crab. This is the boy. Come on. Is it big enough? This one's too small. It's
Is
too
it
small.
ever
I
big
know it
enough
is.
for you?
Me Morris milkshake brings all the crabs to the yard.
This one should be good. No, no. That's it. I failed. This is a girl. Nope. Oh, I'm completely failing now.
A fish milkshake.
You were bragging too much.
I was. I got too cocky. This is a girl. No, it's a boy. All right, we're almost
Well,
there.
if you ever go crab shopping, you'll know if you're getting a male or female.
Come on, that's big enough. I never see a whole crab. I only see their legs. Like when we shop for crab legs, you only get the legs.
Well, when you shop for crab legs, you only get the legs. You're correct.
Looked like food to me.
Come on. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Do it.
Morn. How much are they up north here? They're charging 40 a pound for crab.
Wow. I don't know. We haven't gone to the store in a while for them. All right, there we go. Okay.
And do you realize you only got 18 out of the 40 that you could keep?
Are you serious? Fretta. Go, crabs. Be free. Take the good crabs. Put them in my hole. Close this back up. I can't close my hole. Well, crap. Use the map. God! Aston, how you doing? All right.
Oh, that got me. What a crabby game.
Okay, let's sell our crabs. Go to the leg chopping area. Oh, we made $2,600. Cha-ching. Okay, I just want to look at this and see what these skills are.
18 crab got you $2,600.
They were good crabs. I get only the choicest. See, crew management. Increase your team 1 crewmate. Possibly hire 1 crewmate. So you get people.
And make them do all the work for you.
Exactly. $10,000. I can't afford somebody working for me.
I read on another thing, it was saying that the deckhands make like $180,000
That
a year.
tastes like 10 crabs.
That's like 10 crabs. See, and what are these? Tow price reduction. Permission to sell crabs for 24 hours after the end of season. Raising the limits allowed, huh?
You'd have to come close to the limit. Don't worry about it for now.
Is there a
It's
bribery
hard
skill?
work.
Increase the mini-map. Echo sailing. Skilled eye. Ability to check crab properties without lifting them. Okay, so it makes it easier. Bait close at hand. You always have bait close at hand. You don't need to manually take it from the grinder or freezer. Crewmates are performing their tasks 100% faster. Crewmates are sorting crabs 15% faster. Yeah, so it looks like you can have
The cook
people work
gets a lot
for
of
you.
money, about the same as the captain. I love you more.
Teach, how you doing? If you guys have not
I teach courage.
I hate this one.
Clubs teach courage. Hey, teach.
If you haven't checked out Teach Courage,
Pexo.
do it. Just do it.
Zoxo Papa Bill.
And did you know that she's the oldest Sea of Thieves partner? In case
It's
you
got to
didn't
be
know.
a nicer way to say that.
No, that's what she says.
She's the most experienced.
I just telling it like she says it. She says she
Tell
shells
one dicks with me before I even went live this morning.
by the seashore.
I go play 7 days to die now. No poldest. I am not the more experienced.
Yeah, that implies she knows
I
what
would
she's
have done
doing.
it again, but your dick spur is broke.
Well, didn't say that her experience was with Sea of Thieves.
Oh, what's flying in the air? Oh, birdies.
OMG LMAO right.
Oh, unlock 2 levels of skills. That's $20,000.
Teach courage, he could come and help me more with her crap problem.
Crewman hired 2. At the bar, you can hire a crew to help you. Enter the bar.
OMG Meemore has crabs. Wow, too much info.
We're gonna go. Is this the bar? Really? Is this where you hire your crew? You don't go to LinkedIn? Harry. Look at their names.
Welcome, Pharaoh Gaming.
Pharaoh Gaming, how you doing?
Teach courage, she was sorting them and threw some into the sea.
Harry Sorter. the Stanley Salmon, John Sailor,
Crab waster.
and Jay Ash. All right, well they all cost about the same. Let's get Harry and Stanley Salmon.
Because you never know when a hairy sorter will come in handy.
Harry what? Males get the short end of the stick in nature.
Oh, press M to open the map.
Hairy crabs. Does Harry sort of find hip snips?
Okay, press right control to open the tablet. Look at crewman. Approach any crewman and look at him to see his name. Where are you, dude? Oh.
Don't he go overboard?
It's Stanley.
Tell him R1 it has probably his bedside reading on the ship. Speaking of hip snips, you won't chat a reading of hip snips.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't he look creepy at all.
Oh crap! I put him inside the thing. I pushed him.
Why are you locking him inside the pipe?
I don't know.
OMG.
I pushed him. Uh-oh. How do I get him out of there now? Press right control to open the tablet. Right control.
Hip clips through the wall. Grab his arm and pull.
Okay, he's resting.
Nemo's salmon has floundered.
Current mode.
Okay, never work for Nemo on a ship. Worst captain ever.
Still. To give orders to your crewmen, you must drag their avatar from the top panel
Tell him R1.
and put it on the task slot. I can't grab it. I'm trying to grab it.
Nemo's murderous tendencies will find a way to came out somehow.
Putting a pot on the launcher. Prop.
Grab the yellow one first.
Okay. Put a pot on the launcher. All right. He's on pot setting. And that's it? What about... The priority of the cruise task is determined by the current
Crab
mode.
on a cracker. Click the pot setting.
Oh, okay.
Yes, on pole dancer duty.
Prop preparation. No empty pot on the launcher. Pot's already on the launcher. All right, then you go here. Are they doing stuff? Are you guys working? Are you working it? Come on. Get the lead out. Let's go. Get your buoys in there. Oh, this is much better. He doesn't look creepy at all. All right, that's right. Get the bait in there. Let's
That
go.
guy looks creepy.
Close it up. All right. Swap the crewmen with each other by putting one crewman's
Why is that
avatar
guy
in the
wearing a blue
slot.
condom on his body?
It's his slicker. You gotta wear a slicker out here on the boat because you get wet. Okay, control. Okay, launch the pot. I said launch the pot. Somebody launched the pot.
It covers up his Hawaiian onesie. He has got to cover his salmon.
It won't let me put him there. Pot setting. I don't know what I'm supposed to be clicking. Swap the crewmen with each other by putting one...
Maybe you should have hired a third guy. You need to do it as the third.
Oh, so maybe this guy goes here? Maybe I have to do it.
If you launch the pot, they will set the next one.
How do we launch it again? I've already forgotten how to crab! Get out of the way! Move! How do I launch it? It's the lever, right? I can't press the lever.
The lever, I thought.
Yeah, but it says they have to do it.
Does it have a buoy?
It has the buoy. See, I think this guy's got to do it. Because he did the... Stanley did the prep.
Someone get me more the manual. Oh, it has a boy crab.
It says you got to swap them.
Need to hire another man.
But it won't let me put him there. Swap the crewmen with each other by putting one crewman avatar into a slot used by another crewman.
Put the guy who's not doing anything on top of the guy who did something.
Oh, there we go. When you see an arrow like this, it means that this crew member is about to finish the task. He must complete some action before doing it.
It's highlighted.
Okay. There are also additional works which may be done independently when crew members' tasks from pot setting, collecting are done. Well, are you guys going to do something? Time is ticking. Time is fuel. Fuel is money.
Don't move it yet. You gotta put the buoys on it. You gotta put the bait in it.
H-Bomb girl coming in with that raid.
Raid alert.
H-Bomb girl, welcome, welcome. How was your stream? Was it awesome sauce? Thank you for bringing your folks by.
Welcome, Raiders.
Holy smokes! Coming in with
It was awesome
36
sauce.
months. That's like 3 years. I could totally math that. Mwah! Thank you
It's
so much.
almost exactly like 3 years.
Yeah. Like totally 3 years. All right, I completely do not understand crew management.
Well, it looks like it still needs to have the buoys attached. It still needs to have the bait put in.
Yeah, and they're supposed to do it. Pot is already on launcher. Maybe we put this dude over here?
You have always been supportive of me, so I love to bring my viewers here too.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Look at the bottom.
Look at the bottom. I'm looking at the
boys,
bottom.
We're done.
Additional works.
There is a thing highlighted at the bottom. Hugs H-Bomb Girl 22.
I don't see anything highlighted at the bottom.
It's highlighted. Close and launch. The highlighted square might need clicking.
Do you see a highlighted? I see nothing highlighted. What are you guys looking at? This one?
Crab sorting, it says. Is the pot closed?
Well, there's no buoy attached or bait in it. So you can't close it up and toss it in anyways. Can you pick up buoys?
I can't do anything now. Yeah, see? Oh, great!
No.
Now I'm in management! Gee, it's much better when you gotta do everything yourself to get it done right.
Done. Blue coded it. Press the launch button. Game might have too many instructions.
I can't launch it. Pot is already on launcher.
Meemaw broke the
can you
boat.
drag someone into that third slot?
Put someone on launch pot. Which one is the serial killer? I've seen this movie.
I can't move anybody. Yeah, it won't let me move anybody. This is not intuitive!
Can you launch it?
No, I couldn't press anything.
Didn't he hire enough folks, methinks?
If you're not sure about any game mechanisms, yeah, I can't do
She could
anything.
only get 2.
Yeah, it just told me to get 2.
Follow the tutorial, which says to check the guidebook, which is tab. Dose it heavy the bait in it.
Tab does
Yay,
nothing.
we still on.
Guidebook, manual. I don't want to read the manual. I ain't got time to read the manual.
RTFM.
Look at all these words. If the crewman's avatar is on the slot is colored, it
Who
means
reads
he's
anymore?
currently working. If he's blocked, he can't do his task. So what do? Hover over the subtask to see the frezza. This does not help me.
When finished, close the guide.
I'm closing the guide. It got me out of the game. We crashed the game. All right, there you go. Deadliest Catch the Game. Available on
And you can't
Steam.
load a game either
Yay, you finished the tutorial.
because you're still in the tutorial.
Available on Steam.